Hi guys, I'm Shmee. Good morning to you. Hello, welcome back squad. Welcome to the channel where today you join me on a little journey because everybody's been telling me to head to a location near Frankfurt called Großer Feldberg, which literally translates to large field mountain. So I've come looking for this large field mountain and it's a snow day and we're here with the AMG GTR, which is not in its natural habitat. This is the beast of the white hell today, the beast of the black hell, the beast of the green hell, whatever you want to call it, but today everything is looking very, very white. So we're driving it around, having a bit of fun. I'm here with Seb, who is hiding in the trees taking photos. I think you can't really get a more picturesque setting than this. So we're basically going to drive around, have some entertainment, and then later on maybe we'll even head over to the Nürburgring and just drive around there, not on the track obviously, it's very closed in this kind of weather, but meet up with some people over in that way and just enjoy the car as it's meant to be enjoyed. I would suspect that not many cars like this will be out on days with weather like today, but the GTR is fitted, as I've told you guys before, with the Pirelli Soto Zero winter tyres, and they seem to be doing just fine because we can park it here and just drive it away. It's not got stuck at all yet. Fingers crossed it doesn't get stuck later on today, but so far, doing the job. My biggest worry was actually how low the front end is and whether we would be scooping up a lot of snow down there, but certainly scoping out carefully the roads we're going on just to make sure everything's fine. And we're just gonna, I don't know, see what happens a little bit today, because if we don't get stuck, it should be very entertaining. Confession, I just got a tiny bit stuck, but what I've quickly worked out is traction off, because this car obviously has so much power through the rear wheels that with traction on, it just wouldn't even spin the wheels. The engine would just rev up and the wheels, they weren't even trying to go anywhere. However, if you take a look forward now, we are driving along a path through the forest here that is completely snowy. The traction light with the drift control, if I were to, rev a bit more and traction were to do its thing, it would actually flicker up, and that's quite cool to see. We did some training with that at Mercedes-Benz World. But this is just, it's hilarious. Being here in this location, in this car, feels so completely wrong. I think we're about to turn out actually onto a tarmac road somewhere here. No way, would you believe it? Well, that makes life a little bit easier. Are we clear? I can't actually see that way. So, yeah. So slippery! Okay, we actually drove this road a moment ago and it was black, tarmac coloured. So it's fair to say that the snow is falling thick and fast right now, but I'm just going to take this carefully. Downhill, brakes, of course, you've got to be thinking about these kind of things. Somebody's coming up, probably wondering, what on earth are you doing? But actually, let's do a downhill brake test, okay? Yeah, ABS doing its thing, but we've got stopping power. That's quite impressive. Then full. Yeah, we're not going anywhere quickly like that. We're driving uphill, keeping the speed down, 40 kilometers an hour or so, but a surprising amount of grip, and that's what's amazing me about this car. It obviously has a massive wheelbase, but it has stupidly wide rear tyres. So 325 section, I've said that a few times, but that's like, to put it into perspective, the McLaren has 305 rear tyres at the rear. So this is really, really wide, and the wider tyres mean that you're spreading your weight across more area, which means you have less, basically, grip. So you want thin tyres in this kind of weather. But what is amazing me is, we're just driving up, everyone's going ridiculously slowly, unsurprisingly, and it wasn't like this when we got here earlier, but so far, this is all quite entertaining, and I'd say going to plan. The question is, can an AMG GTR go around an uphill corner in a straight line? I think probably not. Oh, car's coming. To be honest, oh, there we go, a little bit of slide. This is amazing. In case you were wondering, this car is now run in. It's done 1,500 kilometers, which means it can take a little bit more rest. This is just ridiculous. But it needs, you can't go full pelt. I couldn't do a track day in it immediately. It needs a couple more miles on the clock to build up towards maximum operating range. But driving here, this is just absolutely ridiculous. It's like a mountain road, a twisty mountain road in this kind of weather. Imagine, well, in summer you'd be going a bit harder, but whoa! You just let it go a little bit. And the car is so controllable. It is so controllable. So controllable. This is the thing that amazes me with this machine, with the drift control, how much you can just change it up and do whatever you want. The funny thing is that out of the vehicles in front of us, you'd think I would be the one causing the delay, but I actually want to go faster than this. We're going 20 kilometers an hour, and you kind of want to carry a bit more momentum to give you more flow through anything that's harder. But I guess we can just, you know, play around a bit and go a bit. There's so much grip, honestly. Like, even then, we weren't really sliding. I'm just able to turn and drive. Four-wheel steering, by the way, I think probably helps in this situation. It feels like I have so much more grip than I would ever have expected. Behind me is one AMG GTR that pretty much looks like it's been to the Arctic Circle for winter testing. I am actually cowering under a shelter right now, but at the front, it is full of snow. It's very windy up here. Everybody's getting a little bit stuck, to be honest. I haven't yet got stuck at all, properly stuck. This is just, I don't know, this is having fun with cars, right? It would be so boring to just not do something exciting with it. And who would ever bring a car like this up to the top of Großer Feldberg? We're literally right up at the very top of this hill at the moment. I'm not wearing appropriate clothes or appropriate shoes at all for this weather, but YOLO, literally YOLO. I know that's a potentially inappropriate phrase, but right now nothing I think would be more accurate. Well, we've decided to leave the top of Großer Feldberg. As fun as that was, a lot of snow was falling very quickly, and I was rather paranoid that we might end up getting stuck. So what we've done is headed down. We're now driving through a town called Schmitten, where clearly they've salted the roads here, which makes it a little bit easier. And also, I found a jacket in the boot, so I can be a little bit warmer, which I really should have found before, because that would have helped a lot. However, we will make our way now over towards the Nürburgring. I'm going to tuck it here, actually. I don't fancy messing with that truck. Where hopefully we're not going to have too much of a chaotic drive. Whatever happens, it's going to be entertaining, and that was basically how I started this video. I think it's all about having fun today. So we'll just see and enjoy and put some more miles on the car, because this is daily driver, proper daily driver. The weather ain't stopping us. Now, the best thing about having a few more miles on the car is that we can start doing some more of the revs. And this is a mixture of salt and snow, so still obviously have to be very careful. That guy did not do a good job of being on his side of the road, but listen to those crackles. This is only 5,500 RPM, building it up gently. We're over the 1,000-mile mark, which means we can start to explore and have a bit of fun. So we're approaching the Nürburgring, which is why it's very quickly becoming Winter Wonderland again here. Not too far to go. Just going to make sure we go in the right direction. So, where are we headed? Driving past the Nürburgring, which is very snowy. Now, you probably remember that this car has a hugely significant history at the Nürburgring. Well, not my specific one, but it's called the Beast of the Green Hell, although I jokingly call it the Beast of the Black Hell, because the Nürburgring is the Green Hell. It is an incredibly dangerous circuit. You've probably seen many of my videos there before. At some point, I'm going to take this car around it, but for now, we're going to head just into the sort of main boulevardy area and catch up with some folks, because obviously the track is completely closed through winter, and especially when the weather is like this. I can happily say that I have never seen the Nürburgring looking like this, or this area like this at all. We're heading straight to Apex to catch up with Misha. we are then. Let's hope they've cleaned the drive, which they have, so we're not going to get stuck. And have a look here over my shoulder. The Sub 7 Up is very much sub snow right now. That's the car that has nearly 1 million views when Misha drove me around the ring and showed us how to do it properly. But let us park down here somewhere on the way towards the garage and hopefully catch up with everyone in a sec. Leaving the car there, because this man has very kindly cleared the drive for us.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Was that all you? Your own?
No, actually I was lazy in bed this morning sleeping because Nürburgring is all asleep.
Yeah, so it's very quiet. So Misha, guys, Misha, they know you already.
Yeah.
But you haven't been in a video for ages.
No, because when was the last time you were here?
I don't know, a while ago. This place has been closed for a bit, and
yeah,
not really that surprising when you see the weather.
Yeah, true, but it's marvelous.
Can we go and clear the track and rent the Polo GTI? No, not today.
No, not today. I have a souvenir for you though.
Porsche.
Yeah.
Well, I'm about to have a Porsche.
Well, I know, and it's unfortunately not gelb-groen, but
it's very cerulean blue.
Yeah, it's Miami blue, but yeah. I know you're not a
fit.
hat guy, but you can leave it like on the.
Well, I'm gonna single-handedly make this fit on my head.
I can help you with that if you want to.
Well, we'll just do it this way for the minute.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
Does it suit me, guys?
Have you ever
worn a cap on camera? No, never. It's the first time
for everything. That's exclusive video. You can like even clickbait that. First time I'm doing something that I've never done before.
Oh my god.
At the Nürburgring.
OMG, first time ever at the Nürburgring.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that's not quite right.
No.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Your car is looking a little bit unloved right now.
Yeah, so you all know it has a Sub 7 Up. We use it to upset the 430 Scuderia, which is probably one of the most popular videos.
Yeah, it was quite upsetting.
Yeah. Quite upsetting. And now it's not the Sub 7 Up, but Sub 7 inches of snow. Actually, speaking of which, I'm getting a new car next year, obviously.
No.
Yes.
Oh.
You don't know what it is?
No.
You don't want to know?
Oh no, I thought you said, do you know what it is?
Okay. It's most certainly Hyundai i30N.
Okay, appropriate. N for Nürburgring.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only reason. So.
And I'm still in the snow wearing my cap, by the way. It's the perfect weather, climate environment for a baseball cap.
Absolutely.
With a tag on the top.
Yeah.
Fashionable. And look who has arrived. Lucas from Rentac with the A45. Cool. I'm gonna dodge the rubbish weather here. Mercedes Club, how you doing?
What's going on?
Nice to see you.
Hey, hello.
Now that the car is run in, I've not actually heard it from the outside, so Misha is going to do the honours. And we're going to have a couple of blips.
Yep.
Whoa! Those are some nice whistles. Now stop destroying my car. Okay. That sounds good. Amazing, right? We like the sound of that an awful lot.
We apologize to all our neighbors.
Yeah.
But then again, why would you come live at the Nürburgring in the first place?
If you don't like loud engines and noisy cars. Cool. Let's go somewhere warmer. I'm not necessarily sure if this was the smartest idea coming up here. But we're heading up towards the Nürburgring Castle. You can see on the top of the hill. And I am sliding everywhere. The steering wheel does not know straight anymore. Oh, okay, we're at the top. We've done it. Success. This is hilarious. We're following the Rentac A45, but oh, winter wonderland everywhere today. Past the back entrance to the Nürburgring, again, closed. It's not snowy down here at all, the snow has completely vanished, which is the crazy thing. Ah, we're coming here, cool, it's a nice place. Oh, is that the Monte Racing GT3? Yeah. Spotted. I think this is a pretty iconic location. I've stopped here for photos with many of my cars before now, but the GTR on a very quiet day here at the Nürburgring underneath the legendary sign on the boulevard with very Nürburgring-esque cars going around. In fact, it does amaze me actually how busy it is right now at this time of year when the track itself is closed. There isn't actually that much to do around here, but a ton of people driving around and I guess having a look, maybe being tourists, maybe doing what we're doing, taking nice photos on a very cold day here at the Ring. But the GTR's been back to its spiritual home. Might not be where it was built or where it was manufactured, but it's been there too actually. I took it back obviously last week, maybe you saw that. But it's been back here now. I will drive it around the Ring at some point in the future. I look forward to that already. But it is very, very quickly getting dark here. It's been an awesome, fun day. The pictures that we've taken and that Seb is actually still taking right now have been mega, and I'm really looking forward to sharing more of those on social media. So follow Seb, link below if you don't already, or check out my Instagram and maybe tag some pictures in. But yeah, really good times. Nice to see Misha, nice to see Lucas from Rentec, nice to bring the car to the Ring. Just enjoyed the crazy weather and not keeping it as a garage queen. So yeah, fun one. Thanks guys for joining. I hope you've enjoyed a little bit of entertainment and unusualness taking the GTR when no GTR has been taken up to this point. This one's probably going to do it again. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up there. I'm really, really cold. I'm going to jump back in the car, head back now towards Frankfurt. But thanks as always for watching guys. I appreciate your support and I'll catch up with you again very, very soon. Cheers.